anyway, yeah, checks my pulse. What does he got here?
He says, Crypto Ewok, do you feel that 10% of BTC top for Ethereum is a fair metric? I think he means the ratio at 10%. Yeah, like 150, 15K. I do. I said I thought we would probably range out in the 9% to 9 to 11%. So yeah, I really do. I think that's completely possible. Now, are you putting, if we go at 200, and that will be interesting if we hit a $240,000 Bitcoin top, for us to get to 24,000 Ethereum, that would be doable. I really think, and I don't know what 9% of it would be. Take off another 24, it would be like, to still be over 20,000, I think, at 9% if we hit that. So yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. It's a good ratio. If you look, so let's take a look at that ratio, and where I think I've hit this before, of where that ratio was in a previous
it was back in the 2017 cycle, I believe, is when we were at that 10 ratio, which personally, I just feel like that'd be so much to recover still this cycle. It would be awesome, but yeah.
So this is, where is this? This was June of 17 was the highest at 0.15, so 15%. Yeah, that looks like the highest the ratio ever got. Again, that was 2017 in June 13th ish, which is interesting that it was on that day when the top was not until December. But either way, so when you look into December, at the end of December, Bitcoin really ran, right? That's when this ratio went, it took a dump, right? As Bitcoin topped out. So don't be surprised if the ratio, leads the top of the cycle. We could see a higher ratio as Ethereum moves up, and then Bitcoin pulls away, and then it did correct. Don't get me wrong here. For the month of December all the way to February, it made a hell of a comeback. It went from 0.02. This is crazy. I never realized this, that the ratio went all the way down to 0.02 at the beginning of December, and went all the way back up to 11%, 0.11 in February 7th.
Wow.
That's quite the recovery and quite the dip. I mean, this was the whole way though, from June to December, but then from December to February, very beginning of February, it made that kind of recovery, which is just interesting to think about. I never really looked at that, how that recovered like that and took off.
That is an insane move, and puts things into perspective. I mean, again, that was when Ethereum was far newer than it is now. So I don't know, we're not going to get that big of a move that quickly, but we did just do over a 2x from the low in terms of the ETH BTC ratio over a couple months. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see more drastic moves. I don't know if we get to that 10%. It would be amazing if we did, but yeah, anything over, I mean, you get a 20K Ethereum this cycle, nobody is complaining. I mean, and if you are, what's wrong with you? That's how I would feel anyway. So
very strange. Very, very strange.
Do you have any final?
No, I'm just looking. I'm looking at these numbers and looking how the price actually relates to the ratio chart. Just interesting.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Cool. All right. So yes, that is where we are at with Bitcoin and ETH. Things are looking amazing. And honestly, a great time to look back at past cycles, I think, too, to see, gain some perspective. So awesome stuff.